The one that Jay sent us Saturday.
Yeah, it was Saturday.
Yeah. You. Yeah.
Homemade coaster.
Yeah. Every time I put it down, it echoes like.
What the fuck?
What's that?
Just greeting the people.
Is that how we greeting them now?
That is how we. Yeah. That's a classy yerp right there.
You got the echo and everything.
Is that a New
Got
York?
the motherfucking echo.
Is that a New York one or a Pittsburgh one?
Oh shit. They're definitely.
I don't know. I've been trying to figure out the difference. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The difference
I thought he was
is
about to say something like he knew what the difference was.
the difference is the New York kids say it back.
That might be a good difference.
Our kids just be like, "What?
Well,
Who
I
that
don't know,
called
bro.
my name?"
I think
Hey, you over there? That's it. That's what you get.
I don't know. The difference might be in New York, motherfuckers just yerp in general. Well, I don't know, bro. Because you would think in Pittsburgh, motherfuckers said to get somebody's attention that they know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you hear a yerp, you looking for a familiar face.
That's a fact.
I don't know how it works in New
I kind
York.
of think we started that.
It's like
I wasn't there,
it's
bro.
like a cat
I don't
call in
know.
New York.
I remember doing that shit years ago. Because remember, it
Well,
went
it's
from
a sound effect,
whistle,
bro.
It went from
They probably
went
been-
from the whistle.
Bro, I'm pretty sure they was yerping in the 70s, bro. I don't know.
They damn sure wasn't whistling. Whistling had a negative effect on people like us.
Hey, anyway.
What?
I thought we was gonna try to be positive this episode.
There'd be a white woman from way across the motherfucking mat talking about somebody whistled at me. Get that nigga.
Just saying. It happened, bro. It's part of our history.
It is. You're not lying, but you you ain't.
Hey,
My bad, bro. I just got.
Hey, welcome to the Cause You Said So episode.
No.
Thank
Cause I said so.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Pause. Wait, that was gay.
Was it?
Because we kind of at the same time.
Oh,
Hey, as long as we wasn't making eye
I was
contact,
about
it's
to say,
cool.
as long as you ain't log eyes.
We said, hey,
Sweet.
right here. Yeah.
We sounded like niggas eyeing up a train. You see her over there? Yeah.
Bro, that's a violation. You do not make eye contact during the train.
No, I'm talking about like the
Nope,
set,
violation.
I'm talking about to set it up.
And niggas ain't. Hey, you gotta fucked up pass when it comes to trains. So ain't nobody fucking with you.
I mean, I do. There's some train worthy women. I can spot them out in the club.
I understand that, but apparently I've already heard a story where you violated your partner.
I didn't violate him, but
When I consider it a violation, and we would have been fighting. Hey,
I mean, he violates.
shit, you want to run?
Yeah.
You want to run a train on a hill? Check this. Say you a man.
you know what? Anyway, as far as I know, nobody at this table has any train activities so
At all.
This is an irrelevant
Won't be
conversation.
won't be getting me 50 years later. Fuck all that.
Oh no!
Oh, they'll be getting me 50 years later. That's the main reason I go to the caboose. Because cotton swab is always in. So I'm the entry. I'm the last piece of the puzzle.
How did we get here, bro?
I don't know.
Aren't we supposed to be talking?
Can you do the?
I don't even want to. I don't
You didn't
even.
even do the introduction right.
I tried.
Yeah, I was with. Yeah, my bad. Go ahead. Let's be introduced.
You didn't
I'm
do the
good.
introduction right.
They know who they listening to.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
I mean, that's what we want to go with.
Hey,
That was one of them hold my dick moments.
that is. See, now you disrespecting the viewer. They listening. They all intrigued, and now you disrespectful.
There's probably a fan really out there like, I'll hold his dick.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm already getting.
So today's episode, we planned on
having some hellish activity.
bro. This shit was trying not to give me any control over the volume, bro.
So these niggas is tripping.
So, yeah. Well, I guess an irrelevant argument that been going on online. Who has the better catalog? Usher's or Trey Songz? That's a stupid question.
It's fucking Usher.
Anybody that's when they just heard me ask that question, if you had to think about it, I lost respect for you.
So who would be the king of R&B right now then?
R. Kelly.
The king of R&B.
He said right now.
Right
R.
now.
Kelly's
We
locked
had this conversation
It's Chris
before, and it turned into a whole nother situation. The king of R&B.
up. It's C Breezy.
I'd probably give it to Chris Brown. I'd probably give it to him.
So is Chris Brown's catalog better than Usher's?
No,
No.
bitch.
No.
Drake. We gotta give it to Drake.
I'm
I
saying
don't like Drake.
King
though,
of R&B.
all I'm saying, if Chris Brown's
The king.
is you know what I'm saying,
King of R&B?
if he's the king of R&B, how's his catalog not better than Usher's?
You said right now.
Usher,
He did say
Well, right now Drake is.
Usher's still making music right
Rod
now.
He
Wave.
made,
Barely, bro.
I'm about to say he
Barely.
made, what, one gem?
And I give it to you.
Yeah.
Chris Brown, well, as far as making music right now, Chris Brown was more relevant.
Mm-hmm.
So that would make him the current king.
Mm.
But as far as if you comparing careers and catalogs,
Yeah.
bitch, watch your mouth.
I mean,
It's Jacquees.
is that why Chris Brown's hits are more impactful?
Stop it.
Bro, we
Stop
not
it.
about to do this with you.
What?
Everybody knows where you're going with this. We're not playing these games.
Nah, I'm serious.
No, okay.
Like, let's go back to like some of his catalog. We gonna say, like, I don't know about the new Indigo. I mean, that shit had like.
And you know what? I'm gonna give it to y'all. I might be biased, but fuck you.
Because he said so.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I've never listened to an entire Chris Brown album.
I have.
Really?
Not one.
What?
Not a whole album. No, not one.
Wow.
I have. I got all the CDs.
So yeah, I might be biased. I might be uninformed.
Most definitely biased.
Well, this,
Oh yeah, I'm definitely biased. But
I think
as
this-
far as being uninformed, it may be.
I think there's people still trying to listen to his.
But
new
the
one.
question was so wait, would that make Chris Brown the king of R&B?
He's the king of pop.
See,
King of
bro,
Pop.
we gonna
Michael
do this
Jackson is
again.
the king of pop.
See,
No,
bro, we had this argument.
a dead nigga can't be a king of anything.
That
This nigga did the Eddie Murphy.
I could give you that.
no, because
I think Chris
bro,
Brown,
call him the king.
Chris Brown has more.
Bro, that irritates me.
But look.
The difference between R&B and pop.
Bernie Mac was the best king of comedy.
Well, that nigga dead. So now he's the best coffin king.
I
Oh, no.
don't even know what that means.
That means he's up in there battling with the other kings of comedy, like Red Fox and Charlie Murphy, and
Charlie Murphy wasn't good at stand up.
he had aggressive stand up.
Anyway, go back to your.
Yeah, anyway.
I
Yeah, back
apologize.
on, yeah, king of pop.
Only difference is what does pop stand for?
It's the BPMs that they go through.
No, what does pop stand for?
Popularity.
People.
Popularity.
Pop,
Popularity.
it means popular music,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Pop means popular music. So the difference is white people listen to it.
Oh no.
Yeah, white people listen to Chris Brown.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's the king of pop.
So he gets kicked out of the black community because white people listen to him. He can't be the king of R&B. He's the king of pop, right?
He's the king of pop. Yeah.
So he can't be the king of R&B because he's the king of pop.
No, he's the
No. Don't backtrack, bitch.
He's the king. He's the king of pop because he makes more pop music.
How? Just because white people like it doesn't make it pop, bro.
I'm not saying about white people.
That's what pop is.
Well, no, I'm
No,
more so on the BPMs.
Fuck your BPMs, bro. Who makes the BPMs, bro?
The engineer,
What are they?
they're in a sense producers.
What are they?
What do you mean? Producers are black?
So a black person made his pop music.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, stop talking to me.
I'm lost. I'm lost with what y'all trying to get
Stop
at.
talking to me, bro.
What y'all trying to get at?
Bro, the people you think are in the studio with these motherfuckers making this music, they don't look like us, bro.
How do we know that?
Bro, because you know what? Google some shit, bro. I'm not gonna play these games with you. I'm not gonna do these hypotheticals and these, oh, maybe this, maybe that. Fuck what you talking about.
There's black engineers.
There are, but I guess they only make R&B.
And that's why I just said he's the king
Nah.
of
But
pop.
Will.i.am makes pop.
Exactly.
And why is it pop?
Engineer.
Because he's making.
Because white people like it.
No, because he's making.
Nah, bro, I'm not fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you, bro. And the only thing that makes it pop is because white people fuck with it, bro.
No, that's Drew
That's
said.
what- no.
I'm telling you the BPMs.
So, okay, so you telling me is Will Smith a rapper? Or does he make pop music?
He's a rapper.
Does he make pop music?
No. He doesn't.
Getting Jiggy with it's a fucking pop song.
That it is. But I love that fucking jam.
It's a good song. I'm not saying he makes bad music. But the only thing that makes it pop is white people like it.
So you're saying because
Yes, this is exactly what I'm saying. Go ahead, say it. So say it so I can confirm.
so so we're gonna say because you think because white people like it, it becomes pop.
Yes.
So then that means rap is pop because everybody listens to it.
Sure. Sure, bro. Because it happens all the time. You're a rapper until your music becomes something, then all of a sudden you're a pop artist.
Did Drake start off as a pop artist or a music artist or a rap artist?
He started out stealing.
That didn't answer the question.
He started out as
You said to start off stealing?
Yeah.
the Joker, but
Well, I'm pretty sure everybody can be accused of stealing some shit, especially when it comes to rap music.
well,
Yeah.
he stole that whole nigga's cadence. Then he even went on the same songs.
It happens.
It's true.
It happens.
I'll say Drake came in as
Would he be considered a pop artist now?
he came in as a rapper.
Was he ever a rapper? That's a good question. Was
yes,
he ever?
at some point in time he was a rapper
Now, when did he convert to a pop artist?
when he started crooning.
What's that about?
Crooning. You gotta.
oh baby.
So that wasn't R&B.
What's that?
No. So when he started singing, that wasn't R&B. It was straight pop.
Nah, wait, he's not a pop artist. I'm not saying he's a pop artist.
Okay.
I just said he came in
He's
as a
most
rapper.
definitely a pop artist.
He's far from a pop artist.
Now, would he be defined higher than would he be defined just as an artist right now since he does a wide range of music?
That's this is my point. These fucking
Because he raps and does pop in all in the same song.
This is my point. The only thing that makes it pop
It's because of how people want to classify it.
because how it gets classified.
Yeah.
And people classify it based on who's listening to it.
Yeah.
I'm classified as
It doesn't I'm not talking about your specific opinion.
No, I'm classified. No, it's not my opinion. This is like under DJs. Like they go by BPMs, and that's how they classify shit. Shit at a higher BPM, they more likely to put it into a tempo.
Yeah,
or techno,
but that's okay.
R&B is like more of a
but
slower.
there's so many pop tempos that are the exact same as an R&B song. What makes it pop?
Even country.
Even country. What makes a country?
That's why they got pop country. But
And what makes that country music pop?
Come on, cuz. You know
Nah,
they
nah.
just made that pop country
They
shit.
You know why? Because they wanted to include the motherfuckers who don't want to be considered country, but they
Yeah.
like the music.
Are you talking
country-
about
So
like,
now they have to give it another category.
What's his name?
So because motherfuckers get uncomfortable if you go, oh, you like this song.
Huh?
Luke Brand.
country
I'm talking about the
is
one that made
Georgia Line.
country is retarded rappers.
the one that looked dirty. What's his name? White dude.
Bro, I don't. What?
There's a lot of them.
He's booming.
Chris Stapleton,
No.
You talking about country?
Josh Harrington.
No. He does pop. Post Malone. Post Malone did country before.
Facts. That's a
I
fact.
thought you were talking about. Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
I
he-
didn't know he did country.
And then he did rap songs, and then he said he didn't want to be labeled as a rapper because he knew if he got labeled as a rapper, it'll make his money go down.
It would definitely. Just because if a parent, certain households, they won't allow rap.
Yeah, unless you're Eminem.
Bro,
Not even
they will not allow rap.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he's not a rapper. He's a culture vulture.
That's cool.
Who?
But if he
Eminem.
was
So what about Post Malone?
all right,
He's a
I got
culture
a
vulture.
question for you, bro.
Is
What makes someone a culture vulture?
Somebody who can't get money in their own genre. We'll put it that way.
What would be his genre? How would you
Who?
determine his?
Are you limited to a
no?
genre because of your race?
How would you determine Eminem's genre?
He is more of a horror rapper, I guess you could say.
A horde?
It's a new genre. It's called horror rap.
Horror rap.
Don't don't. This is the shit that white people do. Because they try to turn techno music into trap music. And nobody said anything about that. That's just a fact. They tried. Yeah. Techno music, they tried to change it to call it trap music.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I missed all that.
The high tempo trap music. It's like the dubstep shit.
Yeah, they tried to call that trap music. And then nobody called it until, I forgot who said it, was like, no, I think it was Waka Flocka. It's like, that's not fucking trap music.
That's EDM.
Yeah, that's EDM. Yeah. And then he rode that wave.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, my question is, are you a culture vulture if you grew up in that culture?
Yes.
What? How?
I don't mean shit.
How does it not mean anything? How does your upcoming not equivalent? How does it not equate?
Then that means white people are allowed to say nigger then.
That's not the question I asked you, bro.
But it's the same thing.
No.
Would you consider Colton Banks a culture vulture?
Facts. Yes, he is. He's completely acting out of character. And he's
what?
He's buck not because he's doing the whole not because of the language, because they say the way there is some black people who talk but like complete proper English, but the way he would buck dance to white people and the way he would look up what was his name, it's not unusual. I can't.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
The way he was like idolizing him. Yeah, that's a little different.
I mean,
bro, if that's how you grew up, and that's the music you listened to growing up, and that's all he was, that's all he had access to.
Did we listen to Uncle Phil? What episode was he grooving in the living room?
Uncle Phil?
Yeah. Who was his dad?
Okay, bro. How many?
So he didn't grow up in Tom Jones. He didn't grow up.
How not?
He probably heard it and liked it.
The thing is, though, is that your parents raised you, but when you outside of the house, that's where you really become who you are.
Bro,
so it don't start at home, right?
It do. But that's life skills. That's life skills. That's not who you are.
So it don't start at home.
And my thing is, we assume that his mom was playing Mary J. Blige as she didn't clean the house because, the butler cleaned. So he didn't have Sunday mornings where he woke up and there was a bucket in his doorway. He didn't grow up like that. So he, you know what I mean. So he didn't hear mama's music blasting because he had his own room, where he could play his own music and develop his own taste.
But my thing is, where did he get the Tom Jones from? It wasn't from his uncle or from his dad. My bad. I got that shit backwards.
I mean, it could have been from somebody at school.
It could have been somebody at school. It could have been. You never, just because his dad didn't play that song in the show didn't mean his dad didn't like that song.
All right, so okay,
and trust me, I've heard the song.
What's more?
And nigga, I like the song. I wasn't going to a Tom Jones concert, but I like the song.
What's more of a culture versus is you're making the money off of it, like you're preying on shit like that. Like again,
now okay, my thing is
there are a lot of black people who, in a sense, Usher is a culture vulture off of Justin Bieber. He literally was like, I can't get money in that field, so I'm going to find a white person and get money off him. He did that with, what's her name, too? Lady Gaga, too.
Lady Gaga is with Akon.
My bad.
Okay. A culture.
Well, Akon culture vulture, too.
Okay. I don't know. I think
culture,
we have different ideas of what a culture vulture is.
I'm about to say, I think my bottom line for a culture vulture is literally somebody that's taking an image that they're not even a part of and they're using it to gain popularity in an area that they would never do it if they were their own person. Just like a completely different lifestyle that you ever knew in your life. You've never grown up. You've never experienced these things. You've never done these things till you realized it could benefit you in some way, shape, or form.
So that's rap right now.
No, Akon, because if we're going to talk about Akon and Lady Gaga, Akon.
Yes, I would. You know what? My bad for cutting you off, but yes, a lot of these trap rappers are definitely culture vultures because they have never sold drugs. They have. Yes, I would 100% agree with that because that is not the life they lived. But
if we're going to talk about that, that's Hollywood. Period.
That's facts, but. As far as music, you're talking about when it's the difference between portraying a lifestyle and playing a role.
Yeah, I mean,
no, portraying a lifestyle is not portraying a role.
Hold on though. When you making music, are you not playing a role?
You're not supposed to be, bro. This is the point.
I'm just saying.
I know you're saying, but this is the point.
Frank Sinatra and them was singing how they were singing, and that wasn't them.
Why? What?
What you mean?
Bro, I wasn't there. I don't know. So I don't know what their life was like. Bro.
I heard some shit about Frank Sinatra.
Well, see, back then they weren't talking about mob shit in their music either. Though.
They wasn't, but as far as I know,
he got pressed about that. That's why I say I heard about some.
But
I can't make that comparison, bro. I don't know nothing.
I think anything in the form of entertaining has to be there's going to be some type of.
You got to twist it a little bit.
Yeah, there's going. Matter of fact.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, I was just talking about that at work the other day when we was talking about movies and when I read an article about when they make movies based on a true story. You'll see interviews when they talk to the families that were involved with certain events, and they be like, "Man, that didn't happen." You know what I'm saying? But then they turn around and say that Hollywood has to still make it interesting.
Yeah,
for them to make the movie.
Prime example was that Madam C.J. Trash Walker.
That's why it always says based on the true story.
Yeah, based. Or you mean Harriet Tubman?
No, it was Madam. The new. It's on Netflix.
The Madam C.J. Walker.
Yeah, that shit is trash.
I didn't see it.
They snuck in a LGBTQ agenda.
No, I didn't see it.
They created a fake beef. Like, this is all people coming out with their like real shit, but nobody wants to say anything, especially about the gay shit. Like, the gay shit was just like, it's like it did not need to be there. Like the portion of it. I doubt anybody gonna watch it.
Yeah, but that's a thing. A lot of people want inclusivity until everybody's included.
Facts.
That's a fact.
So that's why a lot of things, when it comes to any agenda that's supposed either here nor there, whether it exists or not, when it comes to it, I really can't complain because, well, I can complain if I want to, but I really won't complain about it. Like, you know this shit in movies and you be like, this is, all right, y'all stretching it. Like, what was the point of that?
Yeah.
But then it's like,
the movies,
then it's like, I specifically look for movies that,
damn,
I know you heard.
I specifically look for movies that, cause it's been more recent that I look for movies with black characters in it. Cause I don't know. One day, we was watching that this morning. One day, I don't know. I just noticed I was scrolling down Netflix and I was like, yo, this TV's bright as fuck right now. Like, there ain't even a shadow in none of these motherfucking none of these fucking screenshots. What the fuck? And it dawned on me one day, like, bro, I went through like 40 movies before I came to one with a black character.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
And then another 50 before a black, and these aren't the main characters. They just happen to be in the movie.
Yep. Yeah.
So when it comes to shit like that, and I can't. That's why I'm like, all right, I want to see. Everybody wants to see. When it comes to entertainment, they want to be entertained by something they can either relate to or just, if it's pure entertainment, it's pure entertainment. But if you're trying to relate to something or you just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I guess it's fucking emotional or some shit. You just want to see motherfuckers succeed some way, shape, or form.
Somebody with the same hair, eyes.
Yeah, because it don't even, I don't know. Bro, on some real shit, I'd be like, all right, that's a dark-skinned Mexican. That'll do. Like, bro, on some real shit, like it has gotten that bad sometimes when I was like, this is weird. But then when you notice they start putting black people in movies and all the black men are gay.
There's a
fact.
Yeah, all the
on Netflix about why they need us.
Yeah, all
I don't
the.
know if anybody watched it.
No, I didn't watch it. But all the black men are gay. And for some reason, they're all fucking a white boy who don't like them and treats them like shit.
Did you watch the Uncorked, right?
I didn't watch it all.
All right. Well, you got to the part where he was with his girl?
No, I literally just started before I left. My woman started.
That's a black movie. It's not portraying you as a gangster. The dad was like a dad. The mom was a mom. The girl was like how a girl should be. Yeah. It was like literally a movie about a nigga. I can't even call him a nigga. It was like about somebody wanting to do something, they do it.
Yeah, it's just that's what I'm saying. There's not a lot of movies about people just living. Like there, you have to be a character.
The problem I had with the problem I had with when we always look at movies and the black person is portrayed as like gay or a thug and you know some type of situation where he's not in a positive light. The problem I got it with is that people keep accepting them shits. You keep accepting that shit. Like I understand you wanna get your name out there and all that, but if we gonna be really tired of them portraying us a certain way, you got to stop accepting that shit. Fuck you,
bro. But that's my whole thing. Like it wasn't a thing till after it was a thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that's all we were portrayed as until that's all we were portrayed
Facts,
as.
because I know
so it's something I'm just noticing, bro.
Because I know back
so
in the 90s,
it's not like it's been, as far as I know, it hasn't like been a thing. This is something I'm just noticing.
Well, one thing I can say, like, if I look, like, my black catalog of watching a whole bunch of black shit is very, very wide. But when I look at like 90s and 80s
very
movies,
wide.
like 90s and 80s movies, you got a lot of black characters that either stick to the black movies where it's all the actors are black, or they're in movies where no one has a specific role.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like when I watched what's that Martin Lawrence and what's his name when they was what the fuck was they like welcome to hell bitch
Blue Streak.
No, that was not Blue Streak.
No, that wasn't Blue Streak.
He was in the middle of the desert and shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, on that movie,
Nothing to Lose.
Was that Nothing to Lose? I think it was Nothing to Lose.
Him and the white dude.
Yeah, neither one of them had a role where it was like, all right, you're a bad guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or
that
you're
was
gay,
just,
or you're this, or you're that. You know what I'm saying? But now when I turn on certain
it wasn't
shit,
like every movies are full of labels.
I kind of want to
They're
make it clear
full
that,
of labels now.
and I find it funny. It's like once you say, "Oh, well, why is there something forced? Why is there forced gay shit into a movie?" There's forced heterosexual shit too, and I don't like it.
Yeah,
like there's times I'll be watching a fucking Marvel movie. I'm like, what the fuck is the point of them kissing? Like somebody's in the middle of a battlefield and you talk about give me kiss. Nigga, that shit's not real.
I mean, I guess when we talk about superhero movies, I understand why they did it. It was just to portray like this might be my last moment shit. Yeah. But when you in the middle, like for instance, when you watching a movie about like when I watched Superfly earlier, I left and I came back and this motherfucker was in the shower with two bitches. Bro, what does this got to do with him trying to make himself better? I don't. Why do we have to go here?
Did you finish it?
Yeah.
No, I ain't finished it. But my thing is still that doesn't need to be seen for us to understand to get the picture of what he's doing with two bitches. You kind of do.
We only call them bitches.
You don't
know
need
their
to see
names
a sex
individually.
scene. That's what. But it's the forced heterosexual shit though. You know what I'm saying? You're still forcing for it to be seen.
Nah, it has that has some kind of emotional weight to it since you didn't see the whole thing.
Did you just backtrack on your own fucking statement?
No. What I'm saying is like,
hey, be
there's
careful.
Hey,
be careful.
I don't want to spoil it for him. You know what I mean?
But it's just the same way when we watch a movie with a husband and wife and you get an odd scene when he pulls her on the table.
No,
you don't need to see that.
I mean,
we understand who you are.
I'm trying not to spoil the rest of the movie.
We understand the dynamic of your relationship.
Yeah, but no, it kind of.
I get what you're trying to say.
It kind of like puts it puts an emotional weight to certain things. Now, if it's like one of them, like you said, just I come home, slap you on the table. But the reason why they showing this,
slapping.
Unless
it says slap on the table, but there's more of a like, you understand his involvement with these women.
Then how you gonna say that the emotional weight of someone fucking getting a hole blown through their chest and they want to kiss before they die?
Because you're in the middle of a battlefield. Yeah. I'm just giving an example.
Is that not a weight? Is that not a whole? But I'm about to. This is gonna be the last time you give me a kiss.
No. All right.
It's the last time you
I
gonna
was
give me a
just
kiss.
giving like a
Kiss.
Back
Okay,
case.
echo.
got us fucked up off the echo.
I was just like giving an example, but like there's no story resonance to it. They just randomly kiss.
Someone is dying.
So
It's
you
an
just
emotional
that means if there was a
situation.
nigga there, you just kissed a nigga.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
You just said forced hetero.
No, look.
We gonna quit talking to him.
What I'm saying is, in Superfly, the balance of you seeing the emotions between them three, it weighs later on in the movie. You see that it's not just.
Have you seen the movie Savages?
Wait, is that the one where the chick getting raped at there?
I don't think I've seen Savages.
Or was that children?
Or did I?
That was children's.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's-
That's what Roach.
What's
When he was little as hell. Off of Friday.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Savages when the girl has 2 boyfriends.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did that?
When they was
when they was
selling manufacturing marijuana.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah. Now did that hold marriage? When they was in there so passionate and making love.
Yeah. It's showing the emotion of the dynamic between them two.
Nigga, that ain't got nothing to do with selling drugs. Ain't none of that shit got nothing to do with selling drugs.
But one died, right?
Unfortunately.
Okay, well, fuck.
Did he?
I think the one.
I think he got shot. I'm pretty sure he made it.
I have to go back. White people die every day, bitch.
I'm fairly
it's
sure
called
he made it.
coronavirus. But pretty much. All right, in Superfly, it shows them for the fact that the one dies and how she actually cares for the other one too. So there is that emotional context of it. But if it's like I'll give the Madam C.J. Walker shit for example. She's taking pictures and then they pan in like, oh, do this and do like they're trying to force the scene, but as soon as the scene cuts, there's nothing to it.
Yeah.
And then they come back later and she's the girl singing. And then it's like she's singing to the other girl. It's like the shit had nothing to do with anything. But the scene ends. It literally just ends. That you're forcing something. But like if you're building up an emotional part of the characters, then it in a sense matter.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like if
So
it's like some
your problem with the scene was they didn't do enough. Oh, it should have been dirtier. That was your problem with the scene. It wasn't dirty enough.
I mean, I would rather them.
It didn't have enough emotion in it for you, huh?
I mean, I would rather see to be honest, the chick grab the chick's titty or something, like show some kind of like she's accepting that love, as opposed to I'm just gonna rub your hand in the scene and you walk off. Like I would rather see
back then I don't think they was grabbing titties while willy nilly. I don't think that's something that was happening. Yeah, I mean, but I know we living in 2020 when you can grab them by the pussy, but I don't think that was happening back then.
All you gotta do is have a bottle of Henny in your hand.
That was a joke. Don't grab them by the pussy, people.
Don't.
Unless you got Henny in your hand.
Don't not even if you got Henny in your hand.
All right, shit. Or grab.
Only time you grab them by the pussy is when it's consensual. Grab all that consensual pussy and don't let go.
But yeah,
Hey, you gotta let them know, brother.
I just wanted to clear that up because somebody will come out to me like, "Oh shit, he don't like gay force." Nah, I don't like heterosexual shit either. Like, it's the same. That's even in cartoons. Like,
when shit's forced in general, it's like it becomes when something's obviously forced, it's just irritating.
Matter of fact, the best example is Transformers. There's niggas running and screaming through the whole movie, and then all of a sudden there's a love section. Well, I read on why they do it, but there's a love portion. You're like, what? Like, nigga, there's an alien in front of you.
Oh, I missed all that. Well, I didn't.
Like how like Michael Bay was zoom, like he'll accentuate the woman, but there's literally fighting through the whole movie, and then there's.
Let me tell you why he did that.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, all right. Well, then if you know, then we ain't gotta talk about it.
But if you know, you know.
I wanted to do it for the listeners who expand.
The reason why though is because
sex
sells.
Sex sells, flat out.
Give us both a horn, please.
All right, I guess. Yeah, I mean we can.
So wait, if sex sell, I can just slap my meat on his mic.
That is not.
It's your mic,
Wait
bro.
a minute, brother.
It's your mic.
Hold on. Don't be pulling your shit.
It's your mic, bro. Like I said, you can do as you choose. I will react how I would react.
So the question is, if you swing on me with my dick out, or you wait and go, bro, put the shit away.
I don't know, bro. Well, I guess. Hopefully, we never find out. But I don't know.
Y'all niggas is terrible.
I don't know, bro.
I mean, but all right. So on the note of like when it came to black people being in movies and all that, that's why I think it's corny when people clown Tyler Perry. I found like his movies are corny.
Yeah.
But one thing, I'm not gonna slander that man's movies because he's literally making a platform for black people.
Yeah, and just because, and he doesn't limit his creativity to his style of filming,
Yeah,
and his style of comedy. He built the entire studio. Well, hopefully for opportunity.
Well, you
And
seen the
he's
girl that
already
spent
filmed. There's already been. I didn't even know. I didn't know Selma was filmed there.
I can tell you for 100% fact it's for black people. I know somebody who literally traveled down there.
Yeah, I'm talking about. There's already been a bunch of
Yeah.
historical movies made there. They did a bunch of Black Panther there. They did a bunch of Selma there. I think they did all the Selma.
Do you think
there.
the studios get a cut of the movies?
I think
hope
they
so.
they get. I'm
think
pretty
so.
sure. No, I think they.
They probably get a flat rate of, hey, we're paying this much to use your studio.
Yeah.
Instead of saying like,
Hey,
'cause
I think
if he
it-
got
I think-
royalties off of
Yeah,
Black Panther,
I think it depends on the contract. If he like lets them use it
yeah,
and doesn't charge much,
they'll probably give him
he can.
a portion of the sales
Yeah.
type shit.
Or if they just flat out rent it,
Yeah,
he just doesn't get anything off the back and they just pay up front.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Disney pays.
I
everything
guess,
up
but
front.
I have
Yeah, facts.
no idea because I wasn't there. I'm just
So new-
just guessing.
like the
That's going. That's
Jason
going on the
Weaver.
shirt.
Hey, new title of the show. I wasn't there.
I'm just guessing.
I wasn't
But-
there.
yeah.
but that's why like even when it comes to like some of the B-rated movies, if I'll try to give them a shot, you know what I mean. But I hate when I see black movies even try to portray certain complexion of people a certain way.
Oh
I
yeah.
kind of want to even say, like, back on the Tyler Perry shit. Like, people be like, why does he make every black male a villain? If you pay attention to the movie, it's because it's all black people. Somebody got to be the fucking villain. Like, what do you
Somebody got to be the asshole.
Everybody's black, brother. Said, so you wanted to give the white man a job?
That's
Huh?
like,
That's what that is.
That's
you,
what
you wanted
bro,
to give the white man a job.
You joking?
Oh, I understand.
People really probably would want to see a white villain.
Oh, I
and
believe
see
it.
him probably be portrayed how a black villain.
But
has
nobody.
but he's in that range where if you put a white person in, they're gonna be like, well, why you gotta have a white person?
Yeah, they need something to complain about. So
They-
either they're happy he's not in it or they're happy he is.
The funny part about was it Fall from Grace?
Yeah.
They said
Yeah.
that the dude was the villain when it was the fucking mother.
But he gave him a terrible wig, so I think that evens it out.
My nigga,
I don't know.
that
I
wig
didn't watch
was
it, but they
fucked.
definitely said that.
I don't know what's
terrible.
going on because I know he got a budget. I don't know what that decision was about.
Then they say that was filmed in like 6 days or
Yep.
some shit like that.
Yep, 6
No,
days.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, the
neither.
ladies even said it was 6 days.
Listen, I wasn't there.
That's crazy. if they legit filmed that in 6 days, that's crazy.
But my thing is,
Films do not get made in a week.
he is giving
That's a fact.
Well, films of that.
he is giving
Stature.
black women a major boost because they disregard black women in the movie field.
They do.
So for any black
There's
woman,
only
to-
like 3 of them.
yeah. So for any black woman to sit there and
Three
say,
black
"Oh, this
women?
movie is trash," or "Look at her wig," and
Ooh.
blah blah blah, they're out. He's giving y'all opportunities that
Facts.
the mainstream is not giving, but y'all want to keep joking
three.
about them.
Huh?
Name the three.
What?
What Taraji? Who else? The one that always got the snot and shit. I don't remember her
Shit,
name.
I forgot her name.
She played in Fences,
Yeah,
I'm terrible with names. I don't.
and then
Said I might be
that's
able to
about-
tell you who that
Viola
character
Davis?
is.
Huh?
You talking about
Viola
Viola?
Viola Davis.
And then
Now the new one is that the girl from Madam C.J. Walker. They rotate them out.
yeah.
Octavia.
Shit. What's her
Yeah,
name off of
yeah.
what's that?
Tiffany
what's that?
Haddish?
What's that TV show? She's barely in movies.
I mean, but she just started.
What the fuck?
But she's
Nah.
been on a roll.
What the fuck is that? What the
She's
fuck
not
is
just starting. She blew up for a little bit.
What's her name? Well, she's more of a director now. The girl that made that the Insecure show.
Issa Rae.
Oh
Issa
yeah.
Rae. Issa Rae. Issa
I
Rae.
fucking hate that bitch.
Oh, didn't he just say?
Can
don't
we
do
not
that?
get on this?
Didn't he just
Sorry,
say
because-
don't? Or was that you that
Dude.
just said don't do that?
Don't do what?
Don't shit on them.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
No, he said that.
He does.
Oh, you
No.
okay? I
No,
was just clarifying because he just said don't shit on them
Yeah.
because they black women, but I hate that bit. Okay,
No, there's
just
a reason.
checking.
There's a
No,
reason.
I
why.
just wanted to double check. That's all.
Can
Issa-
you not say you hate her? Just say you dislike
No,
her.
I hate that bitch.
Okay.
Well, I need an explanation.
Because she'll sit there and say it's corny for black dudes to be with white women or black men to be outside of race, but then she'll do shit with like I can't remember the late movie with some fucking Indian dude or then with some white dude. So you contradict yourself just because you have a form of power.
You talking about the movie?
Yeah.
What movie?
So you're
Last movie I seen
Are you
her
talking
in
about black men? Is she talking about black men in real life or black men in a movie?
Just
I think
in
she's
general.
And I get what he's saying. If she doesn't,
If she's gonna say it out loud like that,
yeah, I mean, stand on your morals.
I guess.
Like even how she portrayed the dude in the show.
Yeah.
It was like he was doing what she was asking, but then she was also making him out to be a bum ass nigga.
Yeah.
But then when he didn't become a bum ass nigga, it was like I don't want to be with you.
I mean that's the choice she makes.
That's life.
But that's what I'm saying.
Bro,
that's why I hate that bitch.
Bro,
that's
and I
when-
tell you, and you know what? You can't even blame her for that, because that just might be her trying to open motherfuckers' eyes, bro. Because sometimes you gotta put something out there for somebody else to look. Because sometimes people be in dumb situations, but they don't see it till somebody else is in that dumb situation.
Well, she's just a dumb bitch.
The only
This nigga, I couldn't even. I tried.
Like, well, at least he dumbed it down from.
the
hating her.
well the only problem that come with that though is that when you hear black women say that they hate when black men date white women and they're slandering black women. That's the same thing she's just doing right now if she's so-called doing that.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm not talking about the
Yeah.
black women. I'm talking about her in general.
What I'm saying though is that when you hear black women say, "Oh, we don't care about y'all dating white women," but it's when you be with that white woman talking shit on black women. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of them saying. But then she turn around and do that. I can understand. If you said it on that standpoint, I can understand that because that's technically what she's doing right now.
That's pretty much what she's doing in smart terms.
But at the end of the day, I feel like
Yeah, my thing is worry about
self.
your woman, brother.
Yeah.
If you don't like other women, worry about the woman you with. That's all I'm trying to say.
The best way I do to shut down that bullshit of why you date white women. Is just
why
go,
you date white?
Why you gotta say like flat out? Do you want to suck my dick?
Oh, all right.
Because
I was
guess-
random.
no,
I guess that's a way to get. Yeah, I mean,
you put them in a position to be like, no, I don't want to suck your dick. Well, why are you worried about where my dick's going?
Okay.
That's how you stop people from worrying about what the fuck you doing. If you
So
have
you get that one chick to be like, okay.
and then I whip my dick out. Some people will. You have to push some people to a motherfucking extreme to go. Now you're just talking. I'm serious. Like, all right, look, I'm gonna give you a prime example. Like,
I don't think I want to.
Nah, I just said the whole like
Yeah.
you say, do you want to suck my dick?
Yeah.
We'll dumb it down to, do you have any plans on dating me?
Okay.
More than likely they're gonna say no.
Mm-hmm.
All you gotta say is, well, she's dating me.
Yeah.
So why should she be worried about who I'm with? If you have no intentions on messing with me, why are you worried about who is dating me?
No, I get your point.
Yeah.
I got your point the first time you said it. It was just obviously extreme.
Yeah.
But that's
It was very Cager.
but that's what I'm saying. You have
Moments by
you
Cage.
have to push people to a limit of like, yo,
Mind your
either you
business.
gonna fuck with me or you're not. Get the
Yeah.
fuck away from me.
Yeah.
If we gonna talk about the whole the black and white dating thing, the main subject we got to talk about is just the simple fact that culture vulture. People feel like, for instance, like how Drake just showed his kid
That
off,
kid
and
is
people
ugly as
and people
fuck.
I don't like this guy, bro.
and people going crazy. You know what I'm
Sometimes I
saying?
feel it's like 100% personal.
Now-
I don't
now-
like him.
Drake has been
hate that bitch?
Drake has been on the black side so long that people just assume that he's gonna have black crispy ass babies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when he showed his son off, people aren't
But-
considering the fact that his mom is a Jewish white woman.
That's a fact.
And
Blonde hair,
yeah,
blue eyes.
his
You know what I'm saying?
Drake's mother's white,
Yeah.
and he had a baby with a white
White
woman.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
I don't know what people were expecting.
I just thought about it.
But what?
When
Oh my goodness.
when a Jewish woman get married,
Don't
can
do
they
this.
say you got a bun in the oven?
So his mother's white, and he had a baby with a white woman. So I don't know what people were expecting.
I don't know. People.
But-
One thing is
And
for sure.
I seen something where somebody posted, people are dragging Adonis. Ain't that the little boy's name?
Yeah.
They're dragging Adonis for not being black enough, but the same people are dragging Blue Ivy for being too black.
Blue
That's a
Ivy's
fact,
too
yeah.
black.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Give yourself a motherfucking horn.
That wasn't my quote. That was somebody else. I don't know who posted that. shit.
Wait. They're saying Blue Ivy's too black.
Bro, you haven't seen like the people
Her
that make
demeanor.
comments on her facial expressions, how she
demeanor.
looks at people.
Facts, I don't.
She always got her hair
I ain't
braided.
gonna hold you, bro. Every time I see a picture of Blue Ivy, I see Jay-Z. I don't even think about nothing else.
No,
I see Jay and be like, somebody's getting on her nerves.
No. And that's what I'm saying.
what it
You
is.
see Jay-Z.
Yeah.
So you see her as a little black girl, and some people don't
Yeah.
like.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean she's not. They don't. Well, they dress her up like they fucking rich, but they don't dress. They don't treat their children like they're trying to fit into a certain.
yeah.
They're trying to fit in with
Black.
You know, no, like they're trying to fit in with white people.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean they don't.
First of all,
portray their family like they're. Yeah, I mean
they're fucking rich. How should they portray their kid? They're
got
fucking
well-
in your house.
You see
Well-
what rich white people do?
Well,
No,
well,
I'm talking about rich black people. A lot of rich black people, like try to dumb down their blackness, like to fit in at the the brunches.
Oh
and
yeah, I get like I get that.
Yeah,
but
man.
we're also talking about two culturally people.
Yeah.
that her parents are like.
yes, bro, and that's what I'm saying. People are mad
Didn't-
that they're
didn't,
cultured, bro.
Didn't Beyonce made a Black Panther
Yeah.
like a video, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And she got shitted on for that.
It was for the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
She got shitted on for that.
She did because white people. You ain't see there was a bunch of videos of people going, Beyonce's black.
I believe that.
It was. Yeah, I mean, obviously
Yeah.
being sarcastic, but it was like
Some people.
Hey, but I don't know because I wasn't there. But
I think another problem that we have though is that, so for instance, like even with Drake, my thing is why do we care about what his kid looks like or what it's going to be like?
people are way too invested into these
don't
people's
care.
lives,
Especially
bro.
when their kids are still ugly.
or they don't even spend time with their kids.
Mm.
You got niggas
know
right
what?
now that probably
Because they don't spend time with their own damn children. Now y'all got the corona, and now y'all ain't got no choice but to stay home with them badass, hungry ass, ignorant ass children who, guess what? They can't even go outside.
Brett was talking about, me and Brett was having that conversation earlier, is that does this shutdown affect people of certain classes differently than others?
Yeah,
And,
I would assume so.
I would say
and
Everything affects every class differently.
And they were talking. One of the things was like when people are in poverty settings, more their houses are on top of each other. Like they don't really have that. Like when you come to my house, the kids can be in the backyard, and
Yeah.
it is what it is. But then when you're in poverty settings, sometimes some people like that. Like when you come out of a building, that one stoop is for the 30 or 40 people that live in this building.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying? So when it come time for them to come out and get some air, it look like you having a motherfucking gathering. Look like you ain't following the 10 people rule, but technically, I'm at home, bro. Like this is where
Yeah.
I live at.
Yeah, and it definitely affects. But I think
And they were just showing it highlighted how
Yeah.
how much poverty and like the separation of each when it came to this situation.
The crazy thing is people who are of lower income or at or below the poverty level, they're actually more accustomed to deal with this shit.
Facts.
That's fact.
They're definitely more accustomed. Because imagine,
Talking about survival.
yeah.
Okay.
Because imagine all them nannies who called off.
yeah.
Imagine being home with kids that you like, and your name is Brenton, right? You're Brenton. Okay. Which one are you? Oh yeah, I know I got kids. Of course I know I got kids. Which like, cause think about it. How many people
Facts.
who are very affluent, who have the income, but they pawn their responsibilities off on other people.
Facts.
And it's not necessarily them pawning their responsibility off. They're just, some of them just, in order to keep that lifestyle, they have to work constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Daycare, aka school, is pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, I mean, we used to, when summer hit, we got to deal with this shit.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
Them motherfuckers, their nannies is year round.
Yeah.
Even on vacation.
Their nannies is picking them up.
You know,
from
you know, a
school,
motherfucker
dropping
who
them
take
off
their
at
nanny
school.
on vacation, my nigga.
Staying with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not talking about the livings, because the livings, they can't go nowhere either now. I'm talking about they cooks can't come over no more.
Yeah.
They got to figure out how that stove work.
That's fucked up. Saying I bought this stove for the cook. I ain't bought this stove for me.
But I also do think there is a lot of people who do things out of necessity and time.
Yeah.
Like that's why
That's what I'm saying.
They having that. They have.
Yeah, that's what I
they're
said.
Like,
Yeah, I
fuck it,
mean,
I can
because
save extra 30 minutes by doing this meeting. And
oh
I ain't
yeah,
gotta cook.
that's what I'm saying.
So,
Yeah, there's motherfuckers who they're not necessarily pawning it off. They just
Yeah.
in order to keep that lifestyle that they've become accustomed to, they gotta bust their ass.
I think
Facts.
right now poor people are more advanced than rich people. But
Well,
Did I not say that?
yeah,
already?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
just checking.
yeah.
No,
I
just
went-
checking. I'm just checking because I was
say-
there for that one.
poor's a mind state. Poor's a mindset. But only the reason why I would say
Yeah.
when it came to like what, God damn it. Only reason I'm talking about poverty and the rich is because in poverty you don't have the space to allow
Yeah, as
you
far as actual physical space,
to follow the guidelines they're saying right now. That's what I'm saying.
you don't got you don't got
There's no
enough.
social distance.
You don't have
saying?
enough square footage for 6 feet per person.
you can't.
Your room probably wasn't even 6 feet apart.
You
You talk about don't cross that line,
I'm saying I'm looking at the if we go back to the common
bruh.
that room
Bro,
is a
we go-
wingspan.
Bro, if this shit would have happened right after we graduated high
yeah,
school,
this has been a wrap.
bro, it'd have been a wrap. It'd been like, all right, you guys got spread open. We are spread apart. This is as good as it gets. Because there was like 6 of us and there was 2 bedrooms.
Yeah.
Okay.
damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real.
But I think now it's showing that people are really not taking care of their fucking kids.
What you mean?
Like, especially, I'm more of an educational wise. I don't give a fuck what they're doing, what they buying. It's more like educationally. So now
Yeah.
that there's no school, your kid's just going to be dumb.
No,
Like,
I get what you're saying.
My kid think he's going to, because there's no school, he's going to sit his ass on that couch.
Yeah.
Like, I gave him the first day, I was like, yeah, you can sit there and play the game. But then after that, oh, yeah, we getting up and work.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Did they send his
You
work
mean
home?
like physical work or education?
I have him do some physical labor. Well, YouTube, because I know he's more of a,
his school should have sent work home though.
they're starting to do it now.
Oh, all right.
So he's more visual child, so we'll YouTube
And
something.
I think that like the middle schools and high schools really wasn't on it. Because I know the elementary schools, everybody got something
Facts.
that
Yeah.
day.
Oh,
But
all
as
right.
far as Jonathan still hasn't gotten anything.
Well, you know why? It's
The elementary school sent them packets home that day.
I think what elementary
Ron
elementary
got
is
like 3,
it's
4
easier
packets.
for the
Yeah.
parents to help elementary kids
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Because you got a lot.
And they have
'cause,
the online things too.
yeah, the middle school and high school might be a
They
little
got signed
different
in immediately.
because it's kind of
See,
hard.
Ron does that shit.
It's kind of hard for me to send you PSSA tests or
Yeah.
worksheets to come home to, and everybody in the house don't know what the fuck is going on.
This is
Yeah, this is true.
this is everything that people wanted.
I think what they should do, and I don't want to sound like an asshole because
You're an
I understand that teachers need their freedom, whatever it is, but they should recommend teachers to be going online, recording their classes and posting them, and that's how your kids fuck all that. 'cause-
Like so pretty much like college.
yeah, because at the end of the day, just cause the school closed don't mean you. So what's that mean for the teachers? You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
because
What's-
even with the because I know a lot of people working from home. Because even the baby, his
The rapper.
his OT, no, my baby, his speech therapist.
Mhm.
She did
a video calling.
yeah, she video called.
Yeah.
Even his OT video called to watch because he doesn't want to chew his fucking food for some reason. So So she-
was like that.
yeah, so she literally video called. Well, I don't know what the fuck she did, but he chews his food now. But, bro,
Magic.
this is why sometimes college is necessary because she
Facts.
figured it the fuck out, bro. But yeah, she video called. Yeah, I mean, because he's already been doing it, but she's I mean, I guess she got a couple more weeks with him. But she video called, watched him eat his food, talked to him a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so, and those are people that they come to the house.
Yeah.
So since they couldn't, they video called.
Which is
So,
dope.
Which
and
is
that's
dope.
different than having a classroom.
It is.
You can't really talk to everybody individually, but like you said, recording a classroom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, where maybe if the parents don't know what the fuck's going on, they can watch it and go, all right, maybe I
Mhm.
can explain this a little deeper if the kid don't get it.
But
And a lot of times, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That means sometimes a parent needs to suck that shit up and give that kid their motherfucking phone for them to either watch that video
That's
or
facts.
because they got the little app where everybody can tune into to a video call.
Oh yeah,
Like the Zoom
Yeah,
apps. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Everybody can tune in. Give your motherfucking kid that phone for an hour and a half and let them learn something.
you ain't even gotta give them the phone. You can do on these new phones. You can mirror it to your TV.
Yep.
You can go get an HDMI cord that'll plug from your phone to the TV.
Well, some people might. That's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
even
But
if
what I'm saying though, at
a
least
lot
the
of-
base minimum people at least got a smartphone. Some people don't got the TV
Yeah.
that can do the mirroring. Some people don't even got internet in the house.
Yeah.
I know that sounds crazy.
But no, you don't need the internet for the.
But what I'm
HDMI.
saying though, people don't have internet. So a lot of times, even streaming a bunch of other shit, your TV has to be on the internet. It still has to be connected some way, somehow.
Yeah, that's what the HDMI is for.
People don't even own that shit. How many bitches you know that can't even plug in the PS4?
How many bitches?
They the ones that
I don't
need
know.
to.
I don't know none of them bitches.
Those are the ones that need to that need to die by the wayside.
Alright, but they still got kids, bro.
What do we say?
But like,
Fuck them
yeah,
kids.
damn, bro. We here out here trying to help. This whole conversation is about helping the kids.
But all right, we'll put it together. Remember the conversation we had about the teachers and teacher touching their kids and shit like.
I'm sorry, what?
With Shamar about how the teacher is more accountable.
Yeah.
This is on the show.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
it's
removed
at
the
home.
teacher, so it's one of them. Now we can't touch your kid. Now you can't say we did being disrespectful to your kid.
Oh yeah, and
Now
a
you
lot
can see
of
how stupid your kid really is.
Or you.
and I'm gonna be real with y'all, cause even with the online things they doing with the schools, and you can log into the little thing. I feel like, at least for Tyrone, I feel like he's learning more right now than he did in school,
because he got home comfortable.
Yeah, he at home. He got the headphones on, so he hear everything. He's not distracted.
Mm-hmm. And there ain't no kid next to him going like, "Hey, Tyrone,
Yeah,
look at this booger."
bro, this is real shit.
That's a fact.
I feel like he's definitely. I feel like because even on the scores he's getting on these things, they're higher than
What
what
he
he was
usually get.
getting in class.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like,
Well, there's also a benefit to coming,
oh, you good?
Yeah, you better look at that work.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. So people can take advantage of this situation and not just complain about it.
I think people need to stop complaining about it.
Yeah, that's what it's. Yeah, I mean you gotta find the silver lining.
You do. Here's the thing.
Like
So
because you've been saying this whole time, it's an opportunity to teach your kids.
take the time, bro.
All right, remember how you was talking about the stoop and shit? Like how everybody
what?
how
Stoop.
the kids come out and they
It's
all
just one stoop.
How come there's not one person just sitting out there teaching?
'Cause
What you mean?
None of these motherfuckers are teachers.
I mean, somebody's smart enough.
Well, the reason why though, because you can't have kids that close together. That simple. It's really that simple. Unless you gonna have 10 kids 6 feet apart, that's 60 yards.
but what I'm just
Oh, this nigga's doing terrible, man.
Damn, that was
hold up. I projected myself right on.
That was a Cajun moment.
that was
That
dumb
was
as
that was
hell.
Cajun as fuck.
That was dumb as hell.
That was Cajun as fuck.
What I'm really just like trying to say is like be creative.
Yeah.
There's a way.
Of this whole lot. Niggas
Yeah,
is
they
creative
got-
in prison.
You can go to.
Well, there's a difference between grown men and kids.
Hey, bro, you can. I feel like
I think
if
with
a
kids, it's
motherfucker.
with creativeness.
I know
it's just-
motherfuckers ain't working right
unlimited.
now, but if you got a couple dollars, how much is them hamster balls?
The ones, which
my
ones?
God.
The ones people can get in.
That's not a bad idea.
Hey.
I've seen that in some fucking bitch and cut the shit
Oh no.
because she bumped them.
Oh no.
It look like one of them
That's a
machines you put a
different
quarter
kind
in
of
to get a prize.
I this is like literally what I was saying. People need to take a time and respect what's going on. Because at the end of the day, if your job ain't open, what the fuck is you complaining about?
They complain about not having alcohol.
I know that.
These dumb. That pisses me.
Well,
the fuck.
there's plenty of people selling.
That's a fact.
Oh, did you see the dude in Erie got raided?
Yep.
Nah, I missed that.
Yep.
These stupid motherfuckers. Stop putting the shit on. What is with niggas? And they want everybody to Mophie.
The issue,
FOMO.
my bad.
The issue that they have with people with closing the alcohol stores is the same issue when.
Well, I thought the beer
People-
distributors was open though.
Yeah, beer distributors.
Well, you got people that don't drink beer.
You better find you something. You better get
You know
your
what I'm saying?
cooler.
No, but a lot of places, corner stores, gas stations, Giant Eagle,
Yeah.
you can still get liquor there.
No, you get wine.
No, you can get some liquor now.
No, there's no liquor. No liquor. State stores are still the whole. They locked down the whole liquor thing.
I seen. Was it Fireball in there?
Shouldn't have been.
Oh well.
I
said before they realized they not supposed to have that shit.
I ain't say whip giant eagle, thank God. But
because that's why we got that's why the state stores are staying the way it is, because the state that's why we got the whole liquor license situation right now. That's why they're going so ham on Pittsburgh not fucking coming with the times, because everywhere else you go to anywhere else around probably the world, you can go to CVS and buy a bottle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
ABC.
Yeah, facts.
No,
but
a state store.
But PA is limiting, like, hey, we're in control of this. This is what we're doing. This is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they're doing it slowly as hell.
Yeah.
Because you got to think, they just started the Giant Eagle thing, what, like
3 years ago.
Yeah, I would say like 4 years ago. And it's still only Giant Eagle.
Yeah. Get-goes.
Yeah, but they're under the Giant Eagle.
Sheets made a freezer for it. I don't know if it opened yet.
No, they got it.
Oh, they did? All right. I'm about to say, I remember Sheets was making freezers for it.
Yeah.
But those are also very big chains of places.
Yeah. Those are national.
But the thing that come with the state store, see, a lot of people also don't want to understand is that when the state is in control of the liquor how it is, that's why a lot of these bars is getting fed the way they getting fed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you go to other states, you don't see as many bars as you would like in Pittsburgh and all that, because you can get the liquor anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Much.
You don't have to be confined to a bar. But when a liquor store closed, the only place to get alcohol from in Pittsburgh is either at somebody's house or the bar.
Yeah, most of them shits is closed.
It's a lot cheaper out of state too.
What?
The liquor. Certain places.
Oh, okay.
Certain places.
I was in Florida and my usual bottle of Jose, that shit was $8.99.
Yeah, I'm about to say certain places.
I was like,
well, that might be certain places, even in in the state itself, though. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Because you can go outside of Pittsburgh and it'd be cheaper, but then you come back in here and go, there's a $10 difference.
I just can't wait for these dumbasses to get locked up for moonshine running or whatever the fuck they call it.
Who? Are you talking about the people selling alcohol?
Who's going to left? Then they're saying,
who motherfuckers going out of town?
Yeah, they're saying like, I'm going to West Virginia to get alcohol. Good job. Like, why does everybody need to know every step that you fucking doing? Like, that's how they started shutting these kitchens down.
People love money, man. It's the easy satisfaction of money. And
but motherfuckers don't think about the long term. Everybody want that right now money, and they don't realize. Oh, there could possibly be a consequence to this.
Can you also compare that to a kid that saw a drug dealer growing up and he know the results of it?
No, I'm talking about motherfuckers not thinking of like
it's different between a kid and an adult.
No, I'm talking about
I just said the kid that grew up.
Even with the
but that's different though. That's a child.
What? I'm talking about when that man is 8 years old and he turns 18 to start selling drugs, that is a grown ass man.
No, I'm not talking about drugs, bro. I'm talking about like the motherfuckers who was like the people who was selling food on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like a lot of motherfuckers, like nobody thought there was a problem with that.
They didn't.
Till the FDA was like, hey, you got your caterer's license? Motherfuckers like,
what?
No.
You know why?
We got to come inspect your kitchen. What?
You know why? It's because black people have a very good way of networking illegally for some odd ass fucking reason.
And
I can agree.
Yeah, but that's my thing. Once they realize, all right, there's steps I got to take to make this shit legit. Yeah. If this is a source of income and it's working for me, there's shit I got to do to make this legit.
You got to have people in your ear with that too.
But I'm saying a lot of people, they got warnings, they got emails, they were told about this. You got to do this.
Facts.
You got to take these steps. You got to do this, and that, and then you can continue doing what the fuck you doing.
It goes to what I say.
But motherfuckers is like
made our basement into our shop.
Yeah, because all that shit can be legalized.
But
simply,
what I always say, black people will work harder to do something illegal when all you got to do is these 5 simple steps. They will go out of their way to do something illegally as opposed to just going. That's like how you said they'll send you emails and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
you can still continue doing what you're doing, but knocking off that shit off the checklist. These motherfuckers want to be with the whole. Nah, let me keep doing it. Let me keep doing it until they shut me down.
Yeah,
I know somebody personally who got their shit shut down. But he was like, in the midst of them sending the emails, he was literally knocking off what they need. He was like, the fryer has to have like be separated from hair, and this has to be hair. He was literally doing that. But I see a lot of motherfuckers that just sit there and be like, I don't give a fuck. I'm doing it till they shut me down. They want to get up there and be like, oh man, fuck the cops or fuck that.
Yeah,
my nigga, you got all the opportunity.
Nobody wants to go in business, bro.
Yeah,
it's that's fucking simple.
That's the sad thing.
Except for these females,
you
gotta give it to
some of them are making moves to do it legally.
Yeah,
what I mean, because they're actually opening businesses. They're actually doing it legally.
They're technical now. We after doing research, let's shut that shit down. There is not more black business women out there doing business. They're all.
I said women.
Well, women. They're not all have businesses. They're all reselling the same fucking thing. Now I can
but is it they business though?
No.
Say no, I get it. I get what you're saying, but is it they business though?
What do you mean? Like
but is it they business?
Like
though?
their personal business?
Or do they gotta
like is it legal?
No, are you talking about all the motherfuckers selling weed?
Not just weave. You see the same
eyelashes.
It's literally every people are buying stuff from one girl. Then okay, I'm not ratting.
Are you talking about the ones getting it from the manufacturers?
No, not. Okay, we'll say people will get it from the manufacturers.
Yeah,
and then they'll sell it.
Yeah.
All these people do it is just literally buying it off each other and just like adding $1. Like I watched a girl buy something off somebody that she already had, but for $1 more, and it was the same thing. I watched it on that Pittsburgh Bosses thing. I just sent the Facebook group. I'm like, you dumb bitch, you selling the same eyelashes, and you just bought them off her not even a week ago.
Oh, she's selling eyelashes she just bought for $1 more.
They both sell eyelashes.
Yeah,
she bought the eyelashes off the girl, and then we'll say like a week later,
sold them for $1.
$1 more.
$1 more.
I was like, that 1 minute.
1 hour. We're an hour in, bro.
Oh shit.
Said 1 minute,
bro. We're trying to communicate quietly. This nigga yells loud as fuck. 1 minute. I don't get him, bro. I don't get it.
What'd you say? He was like, I said.
But yeah, no, we need to shut that shit down. There was not a lot of black businesses. There was not a lot of black females graduating as high as they say it is.
But you put color on it. I didn't.
No, I know what you're saying. They're saying black women are the most educated. Black women are the most educated group in America.
Yeah, that's a fucking lie.
No, it's true.
That's a lie.
But the thing, I think you're equating it to graduation. They didn't say they had the highest graduation. They said they are the most educated.
They said that they have the highest graduation, and they're not the highest. It's just like dudes just sit back and let the shit go and don't say nothing.
Because it doesn't matter, bro.
It should start mattering.
Why?
Because I have a son.
Okay.
I don't want.
So because black women are educated, he's not allowed to educate?
No, what I'm saying is we push that notion out there that they were smarter.
Your son's education, is the way he feels about the education should be based on how y'all encourage that shit, bro. No. Him hearing a statistic about black women being more educated should not make him go, you know what? I'm not a black woman. Let me not bother.
Well, what I'm saying is they push their narrative. They push their narrative as opposed to ours.
I don't, bro.
But I'm
bro. You're the same person who says, "Why the fuck do you care?" And you're caring right now.
I'm not caring, but I'm trying to push.
Sound like you give a whole bunch of fucks right now.
I'm just trying to
sound like you're giving a fuck. Did I catch you giving a fuck right now? Nah, I just caught this man giving a fuck. Cater just gave a fuck.
No, it's. I'm trying to switch the negative or the narrative.
Cater cares.
It's not, but it's not a negative narrative. That's why it doesn't bother me.
It is negative when they're using it as a form of tactic of war, like warfare. I might be on the outside looking in on this one because
he's saying it isn't. He's saying in the aspect of when you're sitting here saying that black women are more educated, that is simplifying or suggesting that black men are not as smart as black women. When they use it in the term how they use it is using as black men are not doing anything.
They're not doing their part.
It's doing with the. Basically, we're less than. That's when they're with the way they label it and the way they make it look is that we're less than.
And also
that you know what I get where you're going with that, but that's a problem that I have with a lot of things.
There's just like no narrative of us being successful.
Yeah,
that's what it's not about caring. It's just like we need to push a narrative of men being men.
Yeah, I get that. We can push that narrative, but that doesn't mean we have to destroy their narrative of them being educated.
No, I wasn't. No, I'm not. No,
That's all I was trying to say.
Yeah, I'm not trying to destroy, but what
just
I'm saying
clarifying,
is we need to switch the narrative. Like, I don't.
Yeah, and that's my thing. A lot of people feel it seems like a lot of situations they feel in order for somebody or some group to feel better, they have to shit on somebody else.
Yeah,
or something else, and I hate that.
That's also the way people interpret shit. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Again, I talk like a dumbass.
That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't say a dumbass, but I
it's
talk
a dumbass.
straight.
That's when I hear shit like that, I'm just gonna say congratulations, move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it goes to like a form of interpretation. Not everybody is trying to be malicious.
Yeah, that's
like, not everybody is trying to argue with you.
Except for me, I want to argue sometimes.
Yeah, that's like
sometimes I want to argue.
On the last show when Kay was saying, "Oh, you just want to argue or debate," I'm like, I'm not debating. I'm talking to you. Yeah. Now you want to debate with me. That's saying that you want to debate with me.
Debate. I did my own echo. I didn't even put it on that time.
Man,
I did my own echo. Nah, fuck. Debate, bait.
Man,
there was levels to that shit. You see that?
This nigga. But yeah, I'm just trying to push the narrative. Again, I have a son.
Understandable.
And I would like to see
I got 3 of them tangs.
Yeah, I was about to say I would like to see everybody.
Just because they sister smart, don't mean they got to be dumbasses. So, y'all little motherfuckers better figure it out.
I have some too. Just one.
But yeah, but think about it. Like if your child, grows up reading, because I hate the colorism shit behind it. But if you say, look at these black men, there's 100% more black doctors, and like there's more stories of how successful black men are as opposed to rappers. It'll change the way your kid is literally looking at shit.
Yeah, like, we've talked about that before about trying to get regular successful people to stun on the ground one time for the one time.
We said that to the professor.
Yeah, we gotta get regular people to get, because that's only for certain people. They'll only realize that there are other opportunities if you show them that these other opportunities you can stunt being an author,
but
this
boomerang.
Not even education.
The movie, how we was talking about the movie, it's the same thing.
You know what though? It's also sometimes it also depends on the crowd of people that you tend to want the confirmation from. If you're in that field of science, why do you give a fuck about what someone in the hip hop community says about the black culture of science?
Yeah, you say that, but
I'm just saying.
But
though.
a lot of that shit. Most people won't give a fuck unless it affects them.
Yeah, but what I'm saying though is that if I was going into the world of inventions, right, as a black person, I wouldn't be looking for confirmation from someone in music. I'd be looking for the person that made the Super Soaker, looking for confirmation from
black.
Looking for a person George Washington Carver, like looking up like that type of shit. But
he was the first. George Washington was the first person to play with these nuts.
I hate you so much.
You know what? One time for the one time, that was.
But now continue.
But I think because that's also us as parents. We also gotta like.
Yeah, but you're speaking on inspiration.
But I'm also telling, even when I come to, it's hard to explain this shit because
that's because you're not smart.
It's the narrative.
Yeah, you want people that's not in the field of what you love to do to give you a picture of something that you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like you want them like why would you give a fuck about what LeBron got to do with acting if you want to be an actor?
That's the thing. The amount of inspiration coming from those fields are very limited. That's what they're saying. There aren't too many people to look up to. Well, those people are out there. We just aren't privy to them. Mm-hmm. We're not aware of black scientists other than fucking
Neil deGrasse
Tyson, and he definitely does not stunt for the ground.
Facts.
We're not aware of the people out here doing well for themselves in these fields. Mm-hmm. So we're being as children, mostly we're being inspired by actors, we're being inspired by artists, we're being inspired by athletes. You know what I mean? So that's what we aspire to be. Now, if the inspiration came from an inventor, then you wouldn't give a fuck about LeBron James because you're inspired by this inventor.
But what I'm saying though is, if you have a passion for something, like for instance, like when I'm looking at podcasts and shit, right?
Yeah.
I'm not looking at motherfucking like a chef. You know what I'm saying? Trying to look up to him about why I'm doing my podcasting.
Yeah, but
like he could give a shout out to a podcast. He'd be like, "Oh, podcast this, podcast that." But then at the end of the day, you're a chef, bro. Like,
yeah, but I think we're thinking about two different things because you're thinking about you as an adult making adult decisions. I'm speaking on inspiration from a youth.
Yeah,
when you was a kid, you didn't say, "Hey, I want to be a news anchor."
No, I wanted to be an astronaut actually.
A lot of motherfuckers wanted to be astronauts.
I'm just saying that's I really wanted to be an astronaut.
I don't know why
future for real.
Yeah, I don't know why that dream died because I heard a lot of people say it growing up. I wasn't one of them, but
I think a lot of it has to do with parenting. If my mom would have pushed, because when we were growing up, we had there was a lot of NASA programs. Now granted, shit costs bread.
Oh yeah,
stupid bread. You know what I'm saying? But
NASA camp wasn't
I'm
cheap.
pretty sure if my mom wanted to go out her way to send me to certain programs around in Pittsburgh, there like the Carnegie Science Center had a fuck ton of space programs growing up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit comes from the parents, bro. Like if you know your kid taking insurance, like for instance, Frankie.
Oh, yeah, this is facts.
Frankie want to do the engineering shit, like the music shit and all that. That's why I was bringing him to the studio to see how this shit works and how this shit look. Because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna want you to sit at home and you be looking at a bunch of highlights and shit,
or just watching you do it, not showing him like you.
You know what I'm saying? Like he had the studio
and that's what I'm
with
saying.
us.
If you can, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah,
a lot of parents don't. Sadly, a lot of parents want to live vicariously. So
facts.
So if they got a little boy who look like them and who's built like them, and I mean, they like, oh damn, I know I could have made it pro if my dad would have.
Yeah.
Gave me the energy. I'm about to get this little motherfucker. And so they push them in that direction early. Mm-hmm. So some never get a chance to figure out what they actually wanted for themselves. Yeah. Because they was told from the cradle.
Yeah.
You about to play this for
oh yeah, you. In the fucking delivery room, like, hold this, son. Can you clean them? Can you clean them all first? What are you doing?
I think there's a lot of parents that they disregard a child's skill.
Oh, facts.
Like they're like, oh, this nigga over there building bricks.
Yeah,
clean his room.
Instead
of like focusing, like, hey, maybe he can be an architect.
Architect off jump. Shatera, she's on what's that? Minecraft. Mm-hmm. Just building shit. I'm like, you know what that's called? It's called being an architect.
Listen, bro. My kids play that shit, and
bro,
I don't even take the assumption that they're making like little houses and shit. I be looking at that shit and go, do y'all know how focused y'all gotta be to do this,
bro? I'm 5 minutes in and turning shit off.
She came to me. She was like, I built the house, I built the hotel, I built the pool, I said, oh, you built a community,
bro. Bro, my kids, bro, the one they moved the block from another block and pulled down another block and opened up a secret cave. I said, my brother, he's my dad. He's like, yeah, I made all that and da-da-da. And that shit, that makes me that like, I know people don't like games and shit.
Yeah,
I understand they feel as if that it's taken away from learning.
Yeah,
but it's that shit right there that make kids think outside of a box.
If you can push that shit in a direction, if you can, cause I promise you, this summer I'm looking for programs.
Yeah,
well, that's how
I'm looking for programs. Cause first of all, she already likes drawing, and I know I have children who will bounce off my fucking walls. So they need a gym somewhere, somehow. And it will happen, because not today. Because a lot of people don't.
This virus continues.
Because a lot of, and it's also a big financial situation too.
Yeah.
Because in order for a lot of this stuff to put your children, let their
And
interest,
programs and shit.
let their interest be something more than just an interest.
Yeah.
That shit ain't cheap.
You know what though, bro? A lot of these
Unless
places,
you know somebody that knows somebody.
a lot of these places also
You always gotta know
give
somebody who knows somebody.
scholarships.
Yeah, that's like schools and shit.
And sometimes as a parent,
Yeah.
dog, at the end of the day, man, you gotta be on motherfuckers' heels, bro. Like, be on their motherfucking
Yeah.
heels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you gotta be careful because you don't want to turn a passion into
Something they might
a
hate.
punishment. Like,
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the kid.
no, I'm not. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the
other person.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you treat my kid away because I wanted to get him in there. That's gonna be the last time we gonna have this program.
You talking about? So everybody going home? That's what you saying?
Yeah.
Everybody? Okay.
COVID-19.
But I kind of think most people don't want to find that information.
They don't.
Yeah. And sometimes it's definitely not easy because I look for art programs and gyms and all types of stuff.
It's the same way when they got scholarship for college, bro. They said
Yeah.
there's
I
how
found-
many,
bro,
how many
did you-
colleges out there,
Bro, how many rock climbing gyms do you think there are in Pittsburgh?
fuck, at least 30.
Damn, that's a lot.
No,
I
think
didn't think you was gonna guess that high.
but I think there's about like 10 of them.
Yeah, and a lot of people, if you're not into something like that,
I looked them up.
oh yeah, I looked them up too because my kids like climbing shit. So you about to go ahead to this? Hey, you going? Okay, keep playing with me. Keep playing with me. You gonna be an American Ninja Warrior? Come on,
That's a quick 100,000. Right?
bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like all my kids like mute. They want music lessons. That shit's not cheap.
Hell no.
But yeah, I mean,
And YouTube can't. YouTube teaches, but there ain't nothing like in person. I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
what nobody say.
you gotta.
The only thing YouTube can give somebody is
Yeah, I wasn't doing that about the YouTube.
Well, the YouTube can give you. So, for instance, if I'm watching you work on a car, right? The only thing YouTube can offer me better than was me watching somebody work on their car is that I could probably visually see inside of that car what's happening.
Yeah, it can. I hate motherfuckers that come
Yeah.
in with that shit.
But-
They can't tell you need to put 4 extensions, 1 swivel at the tip, but you know how to get the shit. They can just say,
Yeah.
"That's broke." When people come in and they go, yeah, I watched on YouTube. It's 5 minutes, and then you put that car and you rip the shit off and be like, 5 minutes how? You angle that engine just so you can get this ratchet in there in 5 minutes. So that's why I don't like YouTube.
YouTube.
I mean, people just don't have respect on people's craft anymore. 5 minutes?
I can agree
Nah.
with that.
9 minutes.
That's cool.
Bro, there's a reason I'm not saying it out loud.
He's
And this-
stupid.
Nigga, last time you put the finger up and said how?
He asked me last time.
He's stupid, bro.
I said
we
we
were
were an
wrong.
hour in, bro.
So,
God
all right, so
damn it.
let's
I can't- You
let's-
know what?
let's
I'm turning
dedicate
his mic off.
Let's
That's what I'm gonna
dedicate this this last 9 minutes to the homie Nip.
Nip.
Neighborhood nip.
Neighborhood Nip. Okay.
Ermius, I'm not going to fuck his last name up.
I can respect that.
We're gonna have a moment of silence for about 3 seconds because we got a lot of content.
We ain't moment of shit. We going to top.
Oh my
Oh,
bad.
all
Hey, all right.
It
I
ain't
was
that
gonna-
real.
I was gonna give a moment of silence for 3 seconds. It wasn't.
Nah, he cool. we got to give him 60
Of course,
seconds.
he cool.
We got to give him 60 since he's a rolling 60. That's a minute.
all right.
See, we
I
ain't
agree
wasting a
with that.
minute.
All right. What?
We ain't
Nah,
wasting a minute.
bro.
I'd rather have a minute of him talking.
All right, that was our minutes. Our
Yeah.
second or few moments of silence.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder how many people thought what just happened.
I'm gonna go and hand this over to the homie Cage.
Talk to us, Cage.
Only reason why I want to say I'm more inspired by Nip is for the fact that, one, I found somebody who can, on a sense, was with the same wavelength of mentality, wavelength of pushing everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no reason why you can be sitting in a room full of people talking about smoking and doing shit that you know you shouldn't be doing. When you can be like, yo, my nigga, we break down a OZ, a weed daily. Why can't we do something outside of what the fuck's going on? There's a lot of people that hang around people who just want to do fucking negative shit. But soon as you say, my nigga, I got this business, they want to run away from you. He wakes up he did wake up every morning and he pushed somebody. He was like, yo, my nigga, come here. And it's even in his count. Oh, you can't rap? Well, here, let's try to put you in a field to produce. Oh, you can't produce? Let's try to give people a form of legal money.
Mm-hmm.
And the way he was saying it is like, y'all want to do illegal shit until illegal energy comes back. And then now you locked up when I'm showing you how to get shit legally. And I mean, y'all see how like every morning or something, like I'll push somebody to do something. Like when you were saying the photography thing, I kept talking about it. Kept trying to, I was learning from you because my nigga, you was smart with the shit. But that people don't do that now. They don't push people to a passion like how we should be pushing these kids. This is why, like, when I say shit is going, his main focus was like the kids. Like, these are gonna be the next people coming up after us. So why not show them like you don't have to do illegal shit when you can do this? Like, we're living in a generation now where you have every fucking thing. We started the podcast off of what?
Nothing.
$50 mics. We already had laptops.
50. 20.
I'm about to say, yeah, I paid a good 30 for mine.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no more excuses. You can't.
Oh yeah.
You can't keep making excuses. And this is just me giving a quick breakdown of how he.
Matter of fact, we started a podcast off with a webcam. Not even a webcam, but
we was using
the laptop camera.
Yeah.
And no mic.
Yeah, at first.
Oh yeah.
So his main thing, there's no excuses.
Oh yeah, the excuses. A lot of excuses is melted away with the internet and social media. Even though that shit can be toxic as hell, if you use it responsibly and properly, it's nothing but a positive platform.
That's facts.
But people want to see the negative.
Oh yeah.
So you know,
they want to see the negative or just lie to everybody.
Negative draws.
That's
attention.
a fact. That's a fact.
Said you're lying, bitch. No.
That was the main reason why I put my phone in do not disturb, because I didn't want to see the phony shit. Because I was pissed because I knew, like, mentally I was gonna wake up and be like, oh, all you niggas was reporting on his death, but nobody's saying oh, it's his 1 year anniversary of his death or anything.
Yeah.
But it was just like a situational. I don't want to be around. That's energy I knew to pull the fuck away from.
Yeah, they basically posted for likes.
Yeah.
It wasn't no real give a fuck and what was going on.
And I have a chat mentality. If I see that bullshit, I want to be under people's fucking videos like, nigga, you're corny. It's the same thing with these goofy ass motherfuckers sharing this kid is missing. Meanwhile, they don't click on and it says this kid has been found.
Yeah.
It's like people just want to push the negative narrative. Like, how many people will share our podcast when we talking positive shit, but I hate bringing it up. But as soon as the gas station shit popped up, it was like, let's keep sharing it.
Oh yeah, and everybody not even just sharing. Now y'all got something to say.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to participate or be part of the conversation until it had a negative connotation. Then all of a sudden, they were born to speak. But that's neither here nor there. Motherfuckers are irrelevant.
Oh, and to the black person, the black power person who went up under, who made this post about this white girl making, was it Yofi? And then me as a chef broke down what Yofi was, and she was like, well, that's not Yofi. And I'm like, yeah, that's Yofi. But she was saying it's not Yofi because it was a white girl cooking it. I'm like, no, that's fucking Yofi, you dumb bitch. Yofi ain't nothing but motherfucking spaghetti with rice and chicken stock. But because it was a white chick that was making it, there's like, oh, that looks nasty, or that blah, blah, blah. No, she made it right. She just didn't let it settle. So I like to get on the platform again, and I check people on bullshit. That's why I stayed off social media today. Because like you're not going to sit there and tell me that because there's a white chick cooking something, she's doing it improperly. But that's the end of this show.
Oh yeah.
What is it called?
'Cause I said so. I didn't turn it up too loud that time because apparently we got to warn the headphone listeners.
That's a fact.
Warning.
Warning. Warning. We have a nigga with a
With
a heavy
echo. A nigga with an echo. But yeah, we want to thank y'all for tuning into this episode of Cause I Said So. Also do a podcast called Porch Trapping. Catch us last Saturdays on Facebook. No, we're not going to air horn.
Yeah, I was doing it. I got it.
But catch us live on Facebook every Saturday.
Yep.
Usually at 7, but you know.
DWC Productions.
DWC Productions. But catch Porch Trapping Saturdays live. Can join the chat. Talk to us. We'll talk back sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, we also on Spotify, Anchor. I'm actually about to pull it up right now. So we on Anchor, Spotify, Breaker, Google Podcasts, and Radio Public.
And to all you motherfucking bitch asses that's trying to come after us and copy what the fuck we doing, we original.
You can copy it, I guess. I don't give a fuck.
These niggas, they coming hardcore for us.
But we gonna be expanding real soon. We've been in the talks with different people, but you can check us out on that.
Hopefully, we'll have merchandise soon for you to buy. Because you know you want my face on your body.
Facts.
You want my face on your body.
I'm getting draws with my face around the dick area.
Do not buy those. Well, yeah, to each his own.
I mean, it's gonna pleasure your girl,
I guess. Anyway, we appreciate you coming in.
Watching
us on this
before
episode.
Before we go,
it's because I said so. It's because I said so.